Welcome to Ceramics. I'm Amy Larson and I am your child's teacher in the art room. I want to take you on a tour of the ceramics room, but before I go inside and have a mask on, I just wanted to take a second to introduce myself. This is my 19th year teaching in the Wellesley Public Schools. I started out for 5 years at Wellesley Middle School and I've been at the high school ever since. I got my undergraduate and my master's degree from Rochester Institute of Technology in upstate New York, and I never knew I was going to be a teacher. I actually thought I was going to be a physician assistant. I was a biology and a pre-med fine art major at RIT. I completed my pre-med requirements and my Bachelor of Fine Arts in painting, printmaking, and sculpture. I went on to get my master's in art education, and that led me to here. So I'm going to pause for a second, go inside, and then I'm going to show you all around the ceramic studio. Welcome back to the studio. I just wanted to show you what things look like for a day in the life of a sculpture class. So, right now your students are learning different techniques, and the first real assignment that they are getting into in the studio is working with coils, slabs of clay, additive and reductive sculpting techniques. And these are some fantasy creatures. So I have these really interesting cards, almost like playing cards, where the students will pick different elements from different creatures, and then they will use their imagination and put them back together into something that is quite unique. And this will be more of a technique assignment so that they are learning to experiment with small pieces of clay, coils, trying to add clay on, take clay away by carving. And then also they can use some mixed media. This one here has some high fire wire into it. So I have some different materials that they can use to put back into the clay, as in addition to like feathers and twine and some different things that they can do. Once we complete this assignment, the next thing that we will get into is body parts. So they will have the choice of making a portion of a face, a hand in 3 dimensions, or a foot. And the foot can't just be flat. There has to be some tension or some movement happening within the body part. So we'll go from some fantasy, imaginative play with clay into some more realistic work. And then we will get into some slump mold functional vessels. So these are just 2 plates. So these were worked onto a mold, and we have lots of different molds in the room. Some have different shapes like this leaf. Others are just plates and platters. And this will be a practice for your students to make something that is functional, not purely sculptural. So I'm really looking forward to this semester. I know times are different and everything is unusual, but we're making things work in this space. So let me back up and just show you what my whole space looks like. The stools are still up because there's no students in here right now. So I do teach wheel throwing as well. And students that are on Zoom participate on our smart board. And when students are in this space, they are split 6 feet apart, being at the ends of these tables. So thanks for listening. Here's to a great semester. And I think art can teach us a lot about being vulnerable and trying something new and different, and perseverance. So this is a skill, these are all skills that I hope that your students can take with them into the walks of life that they live in and out of the studio. So thanks for listening. Bye-bye.